in this case we have a better letter because we fill this part, this part, this part, and this part. But also it depends on your application that you use. You can change these structural elements. So you can see although it expands these two letters, you can see all the letters here is are expanded. Another operation on the morphological version is erosion. Erosion actually shrinks a given image. You remember that for the dilation that we have here, we expand the image, means we add more information to the image. But in erosion, we remove some information of the image. For example, let me write here. How we can remove some parts of the image with erosion. Assume that's the set of A. Okay. And we have a structural element like this. We call it B. And we know that is equal to B hat. Reflection of this is equal to B. This is good. According to this equation or this operation, we know that for erosion, all parts of the structural element or set of the B have to be inside the set of A. You know that this B is a subset of the A. It means we can't do anything till all parts of the set of B is inside the A. For example, if you put the center here, what happens? Nothing, because these parts of the set of B are not inside the set of the A. Then we can't do anything for this part. So where we can start at, for example, this point, when all parts of the set of B are inside the A. We know that's the B and the center here. Okay? When all parts of the B is inside this, we can draw a line through the center because we know that we move in this direction. The structural element, we moved it in this direction, then we know that we have a line like this when we have the border. If you go in this direction, we have a line like this, then like this, and like this. Then we can go over it, doesn't matter. Then we have something like this. Now, instead of this set of A, as a result of the A erosion by B, we have this set. Then it's used when we want to shrink the image. But the rest concept is the same as a dilation, except this part except this definition that the R part of the structure of the B has to be inside the image. Then after that we can draw some lines. Okay, assume that we have something like this. Okay. A, and we know that size of A is d by d, and the other structural element like this. The center is here. D over 4 is the set B, or we have the set of A. What do you think? What's the result after using erosion operation for this structural element and this image, or this set? What would be the result?
Nothing?
Not exactly. Shrink. Which one? Can this come?
No.
Don't worry. Okay. What's your opinion? What's the result? What would be the result? Erosion. We want to use erosion, just not dilation.
Maybe some start like that.
Exactly. Because in erosion, we know that all parts of the set of B has to be inside the set of A. Okay? Means that minimum point is like this. Okay? You can consider it center here. And also we have it's inside the set. Okay? When it's inside the set, we can select this part. Okay? If we go up or down, we know that if we go a little down, we know that some parts of the set of B will be out of the set, maybe here, if we go a little down. And also if we go a little up, we know that here some parts of the set of B will be out of the set of A. Then we can go just in this direction, or if you put this here, we can go just in this direction. Okay? Then we can continue in this one till the structure is here. Okay, and the center is here. As a result, we just have this line. Instead of this set, we just have this line. You can see after the, we have to write it. A erosion by B. Okay? In an image, assume that we have an image like this. There are lots of here, okay? And we have the structural element of like this, 13 by 13 structural element. The size of the B is 13 by 13. and we know that the sum of these square, the size of sum of these squares are less than this, because visually we can easily detect this. If we go through this image by this structural element, what is the result? The result is like something like this. We remove all squares or all elements that are less than this part, and it will just remain something like this, because in these squares we can use this. Okay? It's the result of the erosion. It means that we can remove some noises of the image. What happened after using the dilation after the erosion to this image? What do you think?
Builds back? The 3D value?
No, because we don't have them in the image. When we remove them, it means that we put zeros on there. Okay, then we can't retrieve them. What happened? In these parts that we have this, we can put the structural elements. It means that we will increase the size of these parts of the image after putting this, because by dilation we know that we can expand the sets or the image. Means that when we go through this line, this line, this line, because the rest is not anything, we increase the size of these parts. We call this operation opening. What's the opening? Erosion, dilation. It means that first we have to find the erosion of the image by using the structural element, and after that apply the dilation on the result. Like this. You can show the opening operation by this sign. Means that erosion, then result of the erosion by the dilation of the bead by the result of the erosion. And also we have a closing operation, we call it closing. It's like this. Then in the closing operation we find the erosion of the bead with the result of the dilation of the A with B. We can show the opening like this. If I can. If we want to apply the opening operation on the image, assume that we have an image like this, or we can call it set like this, and the structural element is like this. What happens after applying this to this for the opening? And we know that for the opening first we have to find the erosion of the these two sets. Okay? After applying the erosion, we can find these sets. We know that we go from the center. Okay? Then we know that for the opening operation, we have to find dilation of the result of the erosion. It means that we have to apply again this structural element of these results that we have here. Or let me do write it maybe better. For example, we have a set. We have a set like this. Okay? A structural element like this. We know that for the erosion, all parts of the set of B have to be inside the set of A. Call it A, B. Okay? It means that in this part, all parts of the set of B is inside the set of A. If we go in this direction, we can find a set like this. Okay, this is the or result after erosion of A with the set of the B or the structural element of the B. Then we want to apply, okay, we have this, then we have to find the dilation of this result, again with the structure of B. And we know that when we put the structure of the B or the structural element in this part, in the result, that we have this, okay. Let's put the center here. It's just for the dilation. Let's put the center here, and we have the shape like this. Okay? We know that for dilation, we just need to sum parts of the set of B inside this, not the all parts. And for dilation, we know that these parts are inside the image of the result image, the result set. Then we have something like this for the result. For the result, we have something like this. It's not so good, but accept from here. As a result, we have something like this. Then we go through the image. It means that we fill all part of the new result. Then we can say it's the result of this, and we call it open. Okay? And we discuss about this in the example. And for the closing, we just have result of the dilation and erosion with the B. It's like this. You know this. For closing, we have something like this. Erosion with B. We call it closing. Okay? For this example also, if you put, we assume that it's this or set, it's the result after applying the erosion of the result of this, but we know that for this part we can go through this. Okay, it means that we expand this, and after the using the dilation, again we decrease the size of this part. Okay, and it will be the result after the erosion of this part, the result of this. It's another example for the opening and closing. We have this image. After the erosion of the A by B, okay, we have this B, and the result is like this because we go over the set of the A, then the result is like this. It's the result. After opening means that the dilation of the B with the result of the erosion of A and B. means that we expand the image because the result of the erosion was like this. We expand it, and now the result is like this. Result after the ring of the A by B. We know that it's the A. It's the A after the ring is like this, and when the result after the closing erosion with the result of the dialing, we can find this result, and you can see that the result of, for example, the opening after opening operation, the result of the image is totally different with this one because there's some disjoint points here. And also we can use this for fingerprint. It's one of the applications that we can use morphological operation on them. Can you please close the door? It's the first image. After erosion, we remove some noises. Can you see noises here? There are some noises. You can see it. There are some noises here, and also between the lines we have some noises. After the erosion, we remove these noises that we have these or between the lines, although we remove some part of the lines here, but actually at the end we just need the pattern. We don't need all the details of the fingerprint. We just need to extract the pattern of this. Okay? Then after dilation of the B on the result of the erosion, we can find this. You can see it's similar to this one. It means that after the opening we have this. It's the result, but without any noises between the lines and this part and this part. Also, we can find this and this. That's the result of opening followed by closing. Means that we find the opening, and after that, on the result of the opening, we can find the closing. At the result, we can easily see that we have the pattern of the finger. Another operation, opening and closing, were two operations that you use for the morphological operation on the image processing. Another one is boundary extraction. Before I describe this, I have to say that it's just for your information. And also, there are some operations that I don't show you here, but I will upload on the module. It was just for your information. The main operation that you have to know for your final exam or for your course is opening, closing, erosion, and dilation. It's just these four operations you just need, but just for your information. To find the boundary extraction, if you want to find the boundaries of the image, we can use this equation. We have A minus the erosion of the A by B. Assume that we have the set of A here and structure elements like this. If we go through the A by this element for the erosion, and the result, we can find this line. Okay? You know that we have to put all this part to this. And for finding the boundary extraction or beta of the A, we can easily just say that A minus this result, and we can find this as the boundary part of the image. In the image, for example, you can see we have this shape, and after applying the boundary extraction algorithm on this, we can extract these parts of the face and body of this image. And it was the last operation that I talked about this, but for the last one, we are not responsible about this. It means that it was just for your information. But for the last question, for example, assume that we have a set like this. Let me open. And the light on. We have a set like this. A doesn't matter which size, and B. Okay, that center is here. You know that for dilation, we say that A dilation by B. We say that we just need to put some parts of the B inside the A to expand the image. Okay, assume that we put, instead of putting the center inside, I forgot to describe it at that time that I showed this, but I remember it. Instead of putting the center inside this, that we know that doesn't happen to this operation, instead of this, assume that the center is here, the center is here. Assume that the center is here and we have something like this. Can we consider these parts as a set of the A, as a result of the set of the A, as a result of the dilation? Or not? If you put the center here. Can we add these parts? We know that for the dilation, it just needs to some parts, although it will be a little, inside the set of the A. What happened in this? Is the some parts of the B inside the image? Yes, because we have this. It means that we have to add these parts. Assume that we are here. The center is like this. What about this? Although we can add this, because we know that we have some values in the border, at the borders, because it's the borders. It means that we have some values here. And when we put the structure on the borders, also we can add these parts to the sets. But if we go a little up of the border, we can add these parts to the image. And we know that the first part that we can add the set of the B to the set of the A is at the border. Then we put the center here and go through these parts. And then we go down. And I think it's enough for today, but we have to be careful about the structural elements. For example, if we have something like this, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. We just have to add these parts to the set of A or to the image, not these parts that have the value of the 0. And I think that's enough. Do you have any question? You don't have any questions at the end of this lecture. And as a reminder, next week on Wednesday, a person of each group has to come here and talk about their project.
One person from each group?
One person is enough. Also, if you want to present both of together, both of you can come here and explain. Well, one person is enough.